question when you're matched up with Philadelphia is always, who can stop the answer?
Come on! Come on! What y'all really want? Come on!
Hawks, Sixers, next.
At 29 points per game, and he is one of 3 men in the league with Dwayne Wade and LeBron James to average over 29 points and 7 assists so far this season. On December the 6th, and despite the fact that Allen Iverson, who greets his old coach Mike Woodson, went off for 36 in that game, the Hawks found a way to win.
Well, he got going early with penetration, but in the end, it was the Hawks who proved to be too much. Antoine Walker, who really got it going, had 22 in that contest, but it was a total team effort, Bob. As we see here in the clip, Josh Smith getting the rebound and converting it to a 2-point proved to be the demise of the 76ers. It was a great overall effort.
Allen Iverson, 29 points per game, on his way to his 4th NBA scoring championship. But the Hawks trying to find a little magic here in the city of brotherly love as they get set to take on this Philadelphia team for a second time after winning in Atlanta back on December the 6th. Iverson on a screen, jumps into the lane and scores.
And you can tell on that possession, Allen's really trying to get the ball into the paint.
D'Alembert rebounds. He's very active. D'Alembert has played well these last couple of weeks. Behind the hand wraparound. Leads Iguodala.
That's what we've been able to see from Allen Iverson. Although he scores 29 points a game, he's not shooting the ball as much as he was when he was scoring. Last few years, he's got a lot of help on this team right now. Great pass from Iverson. It is not there as it was a few years ago. He's got a lot of help.
Poor decision by Lou to force that pass in there. And D'Alembert runs it right down the lane for a jam.
And again, great pass by Iverson. He sets it all up.
Vision of an outlet pass and gives it to Iverson.
Iverson's giving it all to us here, passing the ball, variety of shots.
7:40 remaining in this first quarter, and Allen Iverson, known so much for his scoring, getting it done with his passing in the opening quarter. A timeout at the Wachovia Center. With our score, Philadelphia 10 and Atlanta 4. More coverage on FSN South after this. And we talk so much about Allen Iverson, and why not? He's having a terrific overall season. We're getting a flavor of that in the early moments tonight. Allen averaging 29 points a game, and we show you this cut to compare him to this gentleman, Michael Jordan. Iverson is averaging 29 points and over 7 assists. The last man to do it was Michael Jordan in the 1988-89 season, when Jordan went for 32.5 points and 8 assists a game. And you look at that list, that's some select company right there with Bird, Tiny Archibald, John Havlicek. Tried to go inside, knocked away.
Look at that hustle.
Boy, guys hitting the deck all over the place. It rolls out to Harrington. Now behind the back.
Great effort by the Hawks. All over the floor. Guys are diving over the floor for loose balls. Iverson's down there. Lou's down there. Harrington comes up with it. Defense on Iverson. Iverson got it going, but Lou came in and put a stop to it. And D'Alembert slams that one home. Great penetration by the Sixers.
Tony Delk in the ball game. Akizi has it slapped away. Iverson knocked off course by Lou. No whistle. Now Allen takes it up and short. The tip-off show, 1:30 Eastern, right here on FSN South. Adams 3 decided that game. So more ACC.
That's what you call having it going when you shoot that kind of percentage. Feels like he has an advantage over Kenny Thomas. Again, Drobniak's not one of those inside players. As Iverson goes to the basket and scores, gets the foul. That's what he's been able to do pretty much all game. But not very long after that, Iverson comes right back and one.
A second foul on Al Harrington. And the Hawks have outscored the Sixers by 7 off the bench. Turnover here.
The Super Bowl is not yet. Looked like they were trying to throw that one before he got out of bounds.
This is Ann Iverson, Allen's mom. And, of course, she's at every game and has been for years. And it brings to mind the story of Iverson and what a terrific football player he was.
Yeah, he's got a lot of press for being a very good football player in Virginia.
Leads Kenny Thomas inside for the jam. And Thomas now with 4 points. But Iverson was not only a terrific quarterback, he was a great defensive back, kick returner. He did it all at Phoebus High School in Hampton, Virginia. Keeson knocked away by D'Alembert. And foul from behind by Iverson. Why would you touch it? He's beating you down the floor. Just let him go. Iverson among the league leaders in steals, over 2 a game. Now motors and scores.
How about that? Iverson has been very consistent throughout this first half, taking the ball to the basket. He hadn't settled for a whole lot of outside shots.
See who's the nation's top angler. One FLW Outdoors.
Harrington have to step up and galvanize this ball club and make a run.
And AI drains the jump shot.
Allen Iverson comes off, gets double teamed. There's the next pass. Kenny Thomas knocks it down. Simple basketball, Bob. Simple basketball.
Iguodala, Corver, money. There on that basket. Sixers get it back. Up 60-58. Iverson.
Well, Iverson will get his number of shots. He'll get a high volume of shot attempts.
Corver, catch and shoot. Man.
And doesn't need very much room. Tony Delk got caught up on the screen.
Deflected, stolen by Thomas. Iverson.
Watch
looking for Corver. He's wide open again, and it's good again.
Tell you what, this kid doesn't even have to have his feet set, Bob. He caught that ball in rhythm, goes up, feet not really planted, but still gets the shot to go down anyway.
Well, they love this second-year man, K.Korver, and why not? The way he can shoot it, and shoot it well in the clutch. November the 12th against Indiana. This 3 sent the game into overtime that was eventually won by Allen Iverson of the Sixers. Last Friday night, 0.4 of a second at the end of the game, and Corver hit it to send it to overtime against the Hornets. And then Monday night, against the Pacers again, it was Corver again. Iverson kicks it out, Corver drills it. This Monday night was the game winner. And the Philadelphia 76ers have themselves a young shooting star.
Looking for Corver. He doesn't need much room. There he is.
You might want to think about guarding this guy.
There he is. I told you, he doesn't need much room. Tony Delk is responsible for guarding him. He got caught up on the screen.
Bullies his way to the basket. It's rejected by D'Alembert. Out now to Iverson. Here come the Sixers. Where is Corver? AI's looking for him. Now goes inside. D'Alembert saves it and scores it.
Sixers are feeling really good. You can see them. They're running down. There's Corver.
Goes inside. Iguodala the lob.
Sixers are feeling real good right now.
22nd timeout, Atlanta. Wow, have the Sixers caught fire behind K.Korver.
They look for this kid when he gets open. Like I said, it doesn't take much room for him to get his shot off. And when you're shooting that percentage that he's doing, he's shooting just great. Here's the attention that Corver gets. Allows Iverson to get in there. Nice pass. D'Alembert finishes. Again, the attention Corver brings. He's able to throw that lob there.
Leads Philadelphia. They've got numbers. Corver in transition. Oh, my goodness.
Corver wide open. How'd that happen? I can tell you, Tony Delk went in after his missed shot and tried to get the rebound. Corver takes off. Consequently, he gets the open shot on the other end. Hawks aren't getting good shots right now. It's an opportunity for them to close the gap, but they're not getting good shots.
Philly gets one. Williamson, the good D at one end, the lay-in at the other. Guyer, the head coach of the Hawks, Mike Woodson. Uncontested inside for Williamson. Timeout. Iverson has his 14th double-double, 18 points, 10 assists, but 6 of 19 shooting, make it 7 of 20.
Hasn't made enough perimeter shots to take another one.
85-73, lob, oh, beauty. Iguodala from Iverson.
He went up high to get that one.
His 3rd dunk and a 3-pointer for 9 total. 87-73. Ivy loses it. Sixers have it. Iverson, Iguodala, right hand throwdown.
What's impressive about that, besides the dunk, Bob, Allen Iverson, known for his scoring, averaging 29 a game, has a layup, decides to pass the ball, put showtime in Philadelphia.
AI says, hey, let the young kids have their fun.
Young kids, how about that?
A 13-2 run Iguodala got the slam on the lob, and then AI tees him up. And we've got a timeout with 6:03 to go. Iverson gets it back. Beautiful give and go from Aaron McKee.
And there's Iverson again in the painted area, laying the basketball up.
Out to Drobniak. That's taken away by Iguodala. Andre, ball fake, now gives it up. Williamson scores. Here's our Dodge drive of the game tonight. This is the big hammer dunk from Iguodala.
Iverson loves it.
First time at the line for Corliss Williamson this evening. He's an 80% foul shooter, his 9th point. AI comes out in favor of Willie Green. .22 points, 12 assists, couple of steals. All in a night's work for AI.
Willie Green's not one of those players.
The three-pointer by Josh Childress will end the scoring tonight, and the Philadelphia 76ers have a big second half. They led by only 6 at the break. They win it by 18. Join us again on FSN South after the break on Tuesday, February the 22nd, when the Hawks begin their West Coast road trip against the Sacramento Kings. Game time is 10 p.m. Turner South will have the Hawks' next TV game tomorrow night against Indiana. Game time 7 p.m. at Phillips Arena. Coming up next, the Southern Sports Report. For Grant Long, this is Bob Rathman saying good night from Philadelphia.